All right, this week's A review is all about probability and two-way tables. So let's take a look at this example problem. It says a group of 130 people were surveyed on whether they liked a particular ride at Cedar Point. The probability that a person disliked the ride, given that they are a child, is 0.25. Use this to fill in the rest of the table. So this second sentence is our key. The probability that a person disliked the ride, given that they are a child. Okay. Given that they are a child means I am looking at the child column. Okay. I'm given that this person is a child. And then I'm looking at disliked the ride. Okay. So I know there's a total of 72 children, and the odds that one of those children disliked the ride is 0.25 or 25%. So to figure out this value here, okay, the number of children that disliked the ride, I'm going to take the total, which was 72, and multiply that by the probability, 0.25. So we end up with 18. So that tells me that 18 children disliked the ride. Now, once we have that piece of information, then we can fill in the rest of the table. Okay, so here, to figure out how many children liked the ride, I would just do 72 minus 18, and that would get me 54. And you can use a calculator for that. And now, to figure out these adult values, I can look at my rows. Okay, I know there's a total of 83 people that liked the ride, so I would just take 83 minus 54. So 83 minus 54 would be 29. And then same here, 47 minus 18 would also actually be 29. Okay, that's a coincidence that these are the same value, right? But that's how we would fill in a chart like that. Okay. Now we have a second question here. What is the probability that someone liked the ride given they are an adult? So now we're going to use the table to come up with a probability. Okay. So now it says we are looking at the adult column. Okay. So I'm looking at the adult column, and I want the probability that someone liked the ride. Okay. So there are 29 adults that liked the ride out of a total of 58. So my probability would be 29 over 58, right? And that is an acceptable answer, right? You don't have to try to reduce, right? You can just leave that answer as 29 over 58, all right? So go ahead and try these problems.